What's going on, everybody? It is Sparks Comics here, bringing you guys my weekly new comic book day haul. It's a lighter week this week, so just a couple titles to talk about. What I picked up, have not gotten to read most of it yet, but figured I'd show you guys what I got. And then, as always, we'll get to our top 5 reads of the week in a little bit. So stay tuned for the haul. First, you guys know what to do. If you're watching this, you aren't subscribed, hit that button, like the video, drop a comment below. It really helps with the YouTube algorithms and getting the video out there. So please go do that if you can, and we'll get this kicked off. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get this going. Like I said, it's a shorter video today because it's a lighter haul this week, but we'll get it kicked off with some Aftershock Comics books here. We've got Bunny Mask issue number 3. I've been digging this creepy story. I did read this one because it was sitting on the top of the pile. This one was a little bit different. Different things going on, more expansion into the story here, a little bit away from how I thought the story was going to go at the beginning. I'm still enjoying it, though. It's definitely not what I expected, but yeah, it's been great. A new one from Aftershock this week, also on the list. I've got Campisi, the Dragon Incident. This one looks pretty cool. I've taken a look at the art on the interior so far. Kind of digging it. We'll see how the story goes after I read issue number 1. But it was up there in one of the anticipated books for me this week because the story idea just was very intriguing to me. After that, we got another one from Aftershock here, Clans of Bellari, issue number 2. Really enjoyed issue number 1. I hope we get to see some more of that world, and we'll see where that takes us. But yeah, Aftershock is on 100 titles, and they've been around since 2015, so that's pretty cool. So they've been putting that on their books recently. And then they just kicked off the Seismic Press imprint for the young adult one, and kicked it off with this original graphic novel by Steve Orlando, Steve Fox, Valentina Brancati, and yeah, Rainbow Bridge is what it's called. I'm going to cry when I read this. I know it. Losing a pet is hard, but what if you could have one last adventure together? Yeah, but I think it's going to be worth that pain in reliving some pets' deaths. But I really think this is such a cool idea. I really love the story idea, and I am going to put myself through that emotional trauma to live through that story. That takes me over to Behemoth Comics, and we've got, first up, one from the Happy Tank Comics imprint here. Cinnamon issue number 1, guys. This was my number 1 pick for the week. It's probably going to remain up there after reading everything because I just adore this comic. I love what's done in this comic. This cat and the story and how it's depicted is just phenomenal. This one from Victoria Douglas. My shop didn't have the cover A. They got shorted from Diamond, so it's coming soon. But I did get the cover B and C. And this one, I have the poster already on the wall because you guys know I was really excited about this. We had Victoria on the channel 2 months ago when it was first in the previews catalog. Told you guys to pick it up, so hopefully you didn't miss out and you got your copy of Cinnamon here. Long live Action Cat Comics. Come on, guys. Don't miss this. Pick it up. Well worth it. Especially if you own a cat, you're really going to love it. That takes me into another Behemoth book that thought was supposed to come out a month ago. It got delayed, I guess, a bunch from Diamond, or maybe just at my shop. I don't know. But Junkie Cable issue 3 Picked that one up today as well. It's been a bit since issue 2, so I'm going to have to refresh myself and see where we're at in the story. But that takes me to Black Mask Comics. We've got White #2, first printing here. My shop bagged and boarded it to protect it. They don't ever bag and board comics, but because it is harder to get, apparently my shop said it was selling for $50 on eBay already, which is just crazy. It's a great story, but that should not happen for a book the day it comes out, that it's selling for that price if it's a cover A. That's just my opinion there, but unfortunately it's limited to 2,500 copies because that was what Black Mask thought was going to be enough to fit the demand. But because that happened, then the demand went up because people thought it was going to be rare. So I hope everyone that's picking it up is reading this story, because it is an amazing story and a great follow-up to White is a great follow-up to Black, and definitely don't want to be missing this story. That takes me into Boom Studios, where we've got Eve issue #4 here. I'm so excited to read this issue and see what happens with Eve and her older self. Curious to see what happens there. But that also gives us one more Boom book here. This is a Boom box book. Mamo issue #2. Sass Millage writing this one and illustrating it, and I loved issue #1. I love this cover here, and I can't wait to see what happens next in that. I did pick up one reprint this week. Nice House on the Lake #1, third printing. I love the effect that's going on here. I did order the 1 in 25. I pre-ordered that because I didn't think I'd be able to get it from my shop, and I was right. So that'll be coming. I got that because I love what Alvaro did in creating that cover. We see all of the characters, their symbols, their names, and their titles, and all of that, and I just love it. Going now into Image Comics, we've got Deep Beyond issue #7. I love what the twist happened, and we have aliens and stuff going on in this story now. That I was about to fall off this title, and then they did that, and they hooked me. I'm hooked to the end, I think, now. Great story. Ordinary Gods issue #2. I think this one, I'm still intrigued by what's going on after I read issue #1. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but very intrigued. So I think this one is going to be the one for me that will tell me, yes, I want to keep doing this, or maybe I need to cut one from my list. But I'm very, very intrigued by the possibilities of what could be happening there. And I got 2 Marvel books this week. America Chavez, Made in America #5. And then Daredevil #33. This has just been such a fire series, right? Fire, because it's on the cover. All right. But yeah, I really love what's been going on in Daredevil. Chip Zdarsky's been doing such a great job with that series, and I don't want him to stop, so hopefully he stays on for quite a while there. And then Scout Comics, I got Midnight Western Theater issue #3. I have gotten to read this already because I got it in the Scout Comics box. I also was supposed to pick up another copy of By the Horns because it's on my pull list, but they got damaged, so I did not pick it up because I already have a copy from the Scout Comics box. But otherwise, I had a second copy there. And because it was a little bit of a lighter week, I went and picked up Volume 3 of The Wicked and Divine. I blew through Volume 2 and 3 the other day. Absolutely love what's going on here. Kieran Gillen writing such an awesome story. It's good to have McKelvey back on the art, but it was really cool to see some different artists take on, what's going on. Including Stephanie Hans was in there, which was really cool. So yeah, that just give me some extra reading, even though I already have a ton of trades to read through, but that did not stop me. I will get through more trades this week than I normally do, though, so that's awesome. Got to catch up on some reviews as well that I want to put out, so a little bit more time for that because there's less reading this week. So that is it for the new Comic Book Day haul this week. Thank you guys for watching. As always, collect what you love. See you guys next time.